Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. African Boy here, and today we're going to be talking about the new Dota 2's anime Dragon Blood on Netflix. So I've seen the whole series. I think it's about 8 episodes if I'm not mistaken, or 10. Hope I got that right. Anyway, I've seen the whole series and I have some thoughts. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's very interesting. The storyline makes sense, but I have some concerns, if you will call it that. So let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing, the main character, Davion.
The dragons. I hear their voices.
Dragon Knight Davion. If you had the power, what wouldn't you do?
His character was okay, but you see that in the storyline of the game where this animated series was taken from, it said that Davion slayed Slyrak, the dragon. You see, there's this whole storyline about it where Davion put his sword straight through Slyrak, and Slyrak kind of clawed him, and then their blood merged together and Dragon Knight was born. But in this storyline, he was already Dragon Knight because he slayed Dragon, and he hadn't even slayed Slyrak at that point. And then the fight with Slyrak wasn't even a fight. Davion didn't touch Slyrak. Slyrak was fighting with the boss and Terrorblade, basically, that put his demon spirit into another dragon. So there was no fight between Davion and Slyrak. They showed Davion trying to slay Slyrak, and then he just paused there. Slyrak had already cut him in the throat, and that was the fight. So Slyrak literally killed Davion. There was no fight. So that was like, okay, but I thought they had this whole battle and slash, bang, white, fight. None of that shit. Nothing. So that was a bit okay. I guess they can do whatever they want in the anime. So that was the first thing. The second thing, the Invoker character.
Stories are stories. Dead is dead. The brightest lights cast the darkest shadows.
I don't like the way they made Invoker. He is this... I was expecting more from the Invoker. I mean, if you play the game, he has so much spells, he does a lot. You would expect Invoker to be this great sorcerer, you know, that did a lot of things. Maybe the story will progress into that as we go along, but currently, he's just this sad old guy that lost his child, and he's just depressed, basically, in hideout, isolation. And that was like, I expected more from that character. So maybe the story will progress in a season 2 or something, I don't know. But currently, it's not just bringing it. The Invoker character doesn't bring it. But damn, there's one character that blew my mind away. Fuck.
She is my goddess.
You haven't the faintest idea whom you serve.
There is only one goddess of the moon.
Selemene. Selemene is a fucking bitch. Like, damn. Selemene is the gangsterest of the gangsters. She's like, fuck. Now, if you play the game and you see where Mirana and Luna go, Selemene commands, you know, you're thinking, Selemene is this nice goddess, you know, that blesses her people and gives them bounty, everlasting, and everything you can think about. But damn, I mean, you know you're a bad bitch when you let your own child die because the child refused to worship you. You let your sick child die, actually, because the child refuses to worship you. Now that is gangster. That scene there, if you watch it, is a spoiler anyway. That scene there was just the best scene in all the episodes of this season 1. When the child was like, you are my mother. I love you, but I would not worship you. because you're my mother. Help me. And fucking bitch turned her back to her child. God! That was next level. As in that was next level. And what is it with like Invoker and Selemene were lovers? Like the fuck? The fuck was that? Like seriously, that bit was something I was like, alright. So did Invoker sleep with the goddess Selemene? I'm like, okay. That storyline there was a bit weird. But anyway, Selemene is a bad bitch. I mean, what's it with gods wanting you to give them 100% of everything? I mean, she could have taken 50%. The child told her she loved her. That should have been something, but no. She wanted her to say, I think she wanted her to say, I worship you. That was all Selemene wanted. But the child was like, no, I wouldn't worship you, man. You're my mother. And then she let her die. So, if there's one character that really stood out in that series, it's Selemene. For Luna,
The lotuses of Mene.
Our true goddess lives in these lotuses.
Lotuses were stolen, and I intend to get them back.
not so much. She was just angry and gave all her devotion to Selemene, and Selemene still punished her at the end of the day. So, the Luna character, I was hoping for more on Luna's character, but it was just meh. Mirana in the series, I don't know why she had to be the love interest of Davion. That was a bit, I don't know. I didn't really feel the whole love thing between Mirana and Davion, but they have to always put a love scene in all this series to kind of give it a bit of, you know, diversity, I guess. I don't know, but I didn't really feel that connection there. But apart from that, what else was interesting? The boss, yeah, Terrorblade. I like the Terrorblade character. Although they showed us a flicking image of him here and there of being a bad final boss that wants to kill everyone and take over the world sort of thingy. But he, I was thinking Terrorblade or Doom. Terrorblade, Doom, or maybe even Underlord. You know, there are a lot of bosses in the game that could play that final boss. Also, Underlord was one I was considering that they will make as the real bad last boss fight, but they chose Terrorblade, which I don't have a problem with because Terrorblade is a badass as well. Terrorblade is a very bossy boss, if you want to call it that. So I was okay with that. In general, though, it's a very good watch. It's very engaging. The storyline is, apart from a few hiccups here and there that you're like, oh god, just get over this scene already. Apart from that, it brings it. But God, if there's one character you need to watch, guys, it's Selemene. Selemene is just, she made that series, the series. I hope they take it somewhere else with Selemene. You know, the story progresses. She doesn't die early or something, because I don't know how that's the story is going to go after that. But I think they need to do a bit more with her, you know, show us some more bad bitch stuff for Selemene. So guys, yeah, that's my take on the Dragon Blood, Dota 2's Dragon Blood on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, see it. It's an animated series. It's very engaging. Let me know what you think. Which character did you like best? Most people will go for Davion, him being the main character, but again, Davion was meh. I didn't like the dragon it transformed into. That dragon was just awkward, man. When it transformed to the Dragon Knight, that was a fucking awkward dragon. Like, what was that? That dragon didn't bring it. I don't know. The design of the dragon wasn't it for me. It wasn't it for me. I was something more, like a proper dragon or something. No, when it transformed to that half dragon bit, not the full dragon. When it transformed to like the half dragon, half man bit, it was just like, nah, that wasn't good. Anyway, guys, watch it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Help me grow my ministry, you know. And let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one.